Hey everybody, so you have finished your quiz now. This is a document you're going to work on. I'm just going to talk about number 5, and then you can apply what I mentioned in number 5 to the other problems. So just like the previous assignment we had, we're going to work to solve for our variable. In this case, it's u right there. So on the same side of the inequality of u is negative 1/4. We want this to become 0, so the inverse of negative 1/4 is positive 1/4. So we're going to add 1/4 to the right. And whatever we do to one side, we got to do to both. So we're going to add 1/4 to the left as well. Negative 1/4 plus 1/4 is 0. It's gone. So now we're looking at 5/3 and 1/4. Think about what the least common uh, denominator is of 3 and 4. It's going to be 12, right? So 3 times 4 is 12. 5 times 4 is 20. We are adding to that. 4 times 3 is 12. 1 times 3 is 3. Let's double check that again. 3 times 4 is 12, and 5 times 4 is 20. I like that. 4 times 3 is 12. 1 times 3 is 3, and that is greater than or equal to u. 20 plus 3 is 23 twelfths, and that's greater than or equal to u. Now, when we go to graph this, which we'll do in just a second, we want this variable to be on the left side. So we're going to take our variable u, and we're going to write it on the left, and then we're going to take 23 twelfths, and we're going to put it on the right. But let's rewrite this 23 twelfths as a mixed number. You'll see why in just a second. But 24 twelfths would be 2, so this is going to be 1 and 11 twelfths on the right side. And when we flip the u and the 23 twelfths, we have to also flip our sign. So there you go. U is less than or equal to 1 and 11 twelfths. Now you might be wondering, why did I do that? Why did I rewrite that as a mixed number? Well, think about what two numbers 1 and 11 twelfths is between. It's between 1 and 2. And now think about, is it closer to 1 or closer to 2? It's a little bit closer to 2. All right, open or a closed circle? Closed circle. So let's do this. And let's write 1 and 11 twelfths. There you go. It's not going to be exact. We're just kind of estimating where 1 and 11 twelfths is. It's closer to 2 than it is to 1. U is less than or equal to, all right, or equal to lets us know to fill in the circle. Less than tells us to shade to the left. Less than, shade to the left. And the reason we had to put the variable on the left is if the variable's on the left, then less than tells you to shade to the left, greater than tells you to shade to the right. If the variable were on the right, it would be the exact opposite. So it's just easier to keep it straight in our head to have that variable on the left side. So now the interval notation, we're going to start with a comma here in the middle. If we go to the left forever, negative infinity is the lowest point. Infinity always gets a parenthesis. The highest point is 1 and 11 twelfths. And that's a closed circle, so it gets a bracket. So there you go. U is less or equal to 1 and 11 twelfths. There's your graph. There's your interval notation. There you go. All right, so complete the other 5 problems on this document, numbers 1 through 6. Complete that for homework tonight as well. Thank you.